I'm Dustin Hanson with Graywhale Entertainment.
I'm Zane with Graywhale and Salt Pop.
This is the Graywhale Entertainment update for the release day of February 11th, 2014. Lots of stuff to go over. We'll jump right in.
Right. First up, I have a couple things. There's a new band on Fat Possum. It's not typical for Fat Possum. They're called Temples. The name of the album is Sun Structures, and it sounds like if you took 60s folk, the Beatles, Tame Impala, that psych 60s folk sound all rolled up together. It's actually really, really good. You should definitely check this out if you're fans of the Beatles or Tame Impala. Abandoned All Ships has a new album called Malocchio. There's that. It's on Rise Records. Helms Alee has a new album called Sleepwalking Sailors. Helms Alee is like every subgenre of noise rock, metal, punk, post-punk. It's all just kind of this rolled together ball of really good music all at once, and it's just good. You should just check it out if you're a fan of noisy records.
We have it on CD and vinyl.
Yeah, very good. Bastard Noise and Lack of Interest have a split together called Lack of Interest, or Bastard Lack of Interest. So check that out. It's called the Hoax Sessions. Cross is a new band featuring Chino Moreno from the Deftones. This is on Sumerian Records.
It's a project they did a couple years ago. More electronic sounding stuff with the producer or the producer he's with. We have it 3 versions. We have it on CD, we have it on black vinyl, and limited white vinyl.
Yes. And I would say probably for fans of like Team Sleep and stuff.
Yeah, the more mellow Chino stuff. It's less Deftones and more.
And then 2 reissues that I'm actually really excited about. These have nothing to do with metal at all, but Camper Van Beethoven's albums. This one is Our Beloved Revolutionary Sweethearts, and then Key Lime Pie are both being remastered with extra tracks and extra material. This one's actually like a double LP, but technically like a 1.5 LP with a 12-inch 45 that plays from the inside out. It's a really cool reverse groove thing. But if you're fans of Camper Van Beethoven, these are like the 2 greatest albums they could probably pick to put on the vinyl reissues, and they have now, and they're a really nice package. And these are also on CD as well.
A nice deluxe CD version of both. New indie band on Running for Cover. This is Modern Baseball. Album's called You're Gonna Miss It All. Very cool. And Band of Horses has a live at the Ryman Theater it's in Nashville. It's a live album. LP and CD. The LP features 1 extra track, and yeah, if you like Band of Horses, this is a great collection to pick up. Kil Moon, Mark Kozelek and gang have a new album out called Benji. It's one of the best records he's ever done. That's saying a lot because these records are great. Highly recommend this. And this comes with a bonus disc that has 5 live tracks on it. Beautiful, stunning, great record. Very, very cool. Another favorite of mine on New West, Robert Ellis has a new album called Lights from the Chemical Plant. Again, country, great voice, really good lyrics, awesome. Middle Eastern Guitar Gurus, Tinariwen, album's called Emmaar. I can't tell you what any of them anything means, but they are amazing. If you ever get a chance to see these guys live, I think they're coming to the State Room again, check them out, but this album's awesome. Neil Finn from Crowded House has a new record called Dizzy Heights. There's a new Jerry Messersmith record called Heart Murmurs. Nina Persson from Cardigans on The End Records. This is her new solo record. A new band on Sub Pop called Thumper. Album's called Galore. This comes on. We have this on CD and vinyl as well. Zane knows more about this one. The Internet, Feel Good.
Yeah, it's called The Internet. Album's called Feel Good. It's part of the Odd Future crew, but this has more akin to like that slightly, it's like the hipstery R&B, neo soul, like new R&B stuff. They call it PB R&B, so it's like hipster R&B. So it's my favorite acronym I've ever found. So
it's a good one.
But yeah, check that out. So.
Cibo Matto has a new record featuring Nels Cline and Glenn Kochi. I can't say his name. On drums, and a bunch of different people. Reggie Watts is on a couple of tracks. We have this on CD and vinyl. So your old Cibo Matto fans, there you go, something new. Hurray for the Riff Raff's new album, Small Town Heroes, on ATO Records. Bike for 3, So Much Forever, featuring Buck 65 and a couple other people. They had one album out a couple years ago, and this is their new one together. Eric Church, The Outsiders, everyone's favorite rock country guy. Frankie Ballard, another new country record on Warner Brothers. I don't know a lot about him, but it's called Sunshine and Whiskey, so it can't be too terrible, right? Jamestown Revival. This album's called Utah, and actually it was filmed up in the Wasatch Mountains. It was recorded up in a cabin up in the Wasatch Mountains. I don't know if they're from Utah, but you know, it's
the whole thing's a Utah-themed folk record, so you might want to check it out.
Yeah, cool. You're from Utah. You know, we are. Thug and Trancer on Mexican Summer, Death After Life. It's odd indie electronic mixed with techno.
It's like analog drum machines, weird synths and sequencers. It's all
moments
supposed to be this dark cyberpunky thing. That it's kind of unusual, but if you're into electronic music, especially like retro and avant-garde stuff, you might
Thug and Trancer. Daley, Days and Nights on Republic Records. And then last but not least for music, we have the Lego Movie soundtrack featuring Everything Is Awesome, which is Tegan and Sarah and The Lonely Island together. And if you haven't seen this movie, do yourself a favor, go have some fun, because it's a total blast. And they have 5 versions of Everything Is Awesome. One of them is an unplugged version. And it does have the untitled self-portrait song.
Yeah.
From
the Batman one, yeah. So the rest of the soundtrack, the rest of it that's not songs,
is scored by
and it's Mark Mothersbaugh, who's done tons of stuff, and it's all like an electronic, I don't want to say dubstep, but it's like a really bass-heavy, kind of dancey soundtrack that's actually really fun too. So
check it out. Lots of fun. So that's what we have for music for you today. And then movies, we have Ender's Game on Blu-ray and DVD, so you can get your Orson Scott Card love or hate out on the table.
If you're a fan of the book, the movie probably won't let you down. It was actually a good adaptation of the book for the most part. So
All Is Lost, starring Robert Redford, Lost at Sea. I guess he speaks like 7 lines of dialogue the whole movie, but it's still very enthralling and very cool. The controversial Cameron Diaz performance, and a car. The Counselor, written by Cormac McCarthy, directed by Ridley Scott. Yeah, Ridley Scott directed it with everybody cool, and it got panned, but sometimes movies like this find a second life, so give it a chance. Austenland, written by Jerusha Hess, which is the partner to the guy who wrote Napoleon Dynamite. She helped write Napoleon Dynamite, Jared, yep. Kerry Russell goes to a Jane Austen-style camp, so give it a try. Naomi Watts as Diana. No idea anything about it, but if you like Diana.
I don't know, it's a biopic, so if you're into biopics about famous people.
Killing Kennedy, based on that, what's his name? Oh, Bill O'Reilly book. So there's a movie. Rob Lowe plays John F. Kennedy. Should be interesting. Best Man Holiday. The Armstrong Lie. Supposed to be a really good documentary about how he's a total liar. So that's great. A new version of the Rocky box set is now coming out. It's called the Heavyweight Collection. It has Rocky 1 through Rocky Balboa, so 6 films. And Rocky 1 has been remastered again for this box set, so there you go. And the one thing you should be the most excited about, for the first time ever on Blu-ray, Diamond Edition, and on DVD, remastered Jungle Book from Disney. And say what you will about Disney, this is one of the best movies ever. And then last but not least, on TV we have The Americans Season 1. Really good 80s Cold War spy, Russian spies in America drama on FX. Very, very cool. That's a bit of everything. If there's any other thing, always come in. Don't hesitate to come in and talk to the stores about the new release sheets. They can get stuff pre-ordered for you, or kind of tell you when the scheduling one's coming out. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Graywhale SLC, and on Facebook at facebook.com/Graywhale for all constant updates and all that info we can give you. That's all I got.
That's it. See you next week.